Hello all, Alex here, welcome to the channel. So just an update then on what I have been doing and what I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks. So I'm having great fun with this. Totally fixated on Warhammer 40k, which I never thought I would be. And I just, I can't get out the rabbit hole. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So I've completed my first orc. He's one of the orc knobs, and he's the boss of the orc knobs. So there's 6 figures, including the Gretlin, I think it's called. But this is the first guy I've done, so I'm reasonably happy with him. And I've just started on the Emperor's Champion. Well, I say just started. I've been messing around with it for a week. And it's a work in progress at the moment, but I'll show you that shortly. But starting with the orc, I loved this guy. I thought he was great fun to paint, and I enjoyed the weapon. I think the weapon's fabulous, as in detail, and yeah, really enjoy it. I like the humour behind the orcs. I like their mentality. But yeah, I'm over the moon with how he's turned out. I was a bit unsure about the colours of the green. Might have been a bit bright. But I'm quite pleased with it, and people seem to like it. So here he is. He's one of the Bad Moon clan. And that's the first orc I've done. So spent a lot of time on the weapon. Don't even know what the weapon is, but yeah, really chuffed with that. So that's the orc done. As far as other orcs are concerned, I've got the other knobs to finish. I've just had the Shock Jump Dragster delivered yesterday, and then I've got a box of orc knobs and a box of orcs beast snagger boys to do. So plenty to get on with, you know, as far as building up an orc army, which is nice to have, because I've been painting Space Marines, primarily these Black Templars. So moving on to this guy, this is the work in progress. So I've put a lot of effort into trying to get it right, and I'm reasonably happy with it. In fact, I'm really happy with it. I like the base. I've spent some time on that. The sword, I've tried to make that like a power sword. And then what I did is I kit bashed him. So he came with a different head, and I thought I'd like to try and put one of the hooded heads on. So this one here is one of the 3D printed heads that I did, and I thought I'd try that on there, and I think that looks reasonably okay. So there's lots of things I've still got left to do. Like I've got to blend in, and I've done a lot of blending on this. I've got to blend in the pauldrons, because I've darkened them down with some washes, but I need to kind of brighten them up on the ends, as you can see. And then I haven't put his jetpack on, because the original jetpack that came with this miniature I've swapped out for a different one, which is part of the kit bash. So reasonably happy there. I like the little glints on the armour, and what I've done here is I've added some scratches on. Hopefully you can see it. And I've made him weathered. So, but I like the kind of, he's kind of carrying a rosemary beads, is it? And I quite like those. Yeah, so really chuffed with it, how it's come out so far. It was difficult to paint the face under the hood like that, but I'm happy with that. So yeah, all in all, I'm over the moon. But I'll show you the backpack that I've picked for him. It's this one here. So it's an unusual one. So he's carrying a book, which will be interesting. I'm going to enjoy painting that. And then I'm going to just spend a bit of time on the colour schemes here. The skulls at the top of the jetpack, you can see there'll be flames coming out of it. So I've never done that type of thing, so I'll enjoy painting that. And let's see what it looks like when it's finished, and then I'll add that onto the Emperor's Champion, and then Bob's your uncle. So yeah. As far as the next thing I'm going to do, once I've completed the 6mm Napoleonics for Garian Island, is I'll probably have a go at the shock jump dragster. I mean, this looks fun. So let's see how this turns out. I mean, there's a fair bit of paint in there, but I'll enjoy that. And before I jump onto the rest of the orc knobs, and then I've got the, like I say, the beast snagger boys, and then the orc boys. So plenty to do. But that's it. That's the video. If you've got anything you want to say, any comments or anything I could do better, please don't be shy. Just chuck it in the comments. Thanks for all the subscribers I've had lately. I'm really over the moon with that. I'm climbing up to the magical 1,000. So I'm thinking about doing a giveaway of one of these figures when I get to 1,000. So let's see what happens there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next video.